Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Grilling, where we smoke, sear, and shoot. It's been a few weeks since I put out some new content. Thanks for your patience. I've been traveling a lot over the past few weeks and have not had the time to put some content together, but we're going to get back on schedule here with content probably every couple of weeks moving forward. One more thing, we hit 107 subscribers on the channel, which is awesome. I want to thank you all that have taken the time to look at the content and then to take that extra step and to subscribe. Really appreciate you. And so we're going to keep on our journey of making good content, and then we'll get to 200 and 300 and 1,000 and beyond. So again, thanks so much for taking time to look at this content. So in the vein of smoking, searing, and shooting, today we're going to be taking a look at the leisure carry clip-on belt, right? And then we'll finish our video today by smoking a delicious barbecue meatloaf. So let's get it popping. So you might be asking, what is the leisure carry clip-on belt? So this leisure carry clip-on belt is a lightweight, low-profile belt alternative. So instead of threading a belt through loops, this will clip directly onto the waistband of your pants, and ideally suited to give you some stability without the bulk or stiffness of a traditional EDC belt. It's really designed and perfect for jogging pants, gym shorts, when you just want to relax and you don't want to have some jeans on with belt loops or heavy pants or carry a big rig. This is really well designed to be able to help you carry EDC without having all the cumbersome nature of a large belt, etc. So I'm gonna show you this real quick. This is my Glock 48 unloaded. Stick it in the holster here. Right. Basically, your weapon just pops right onto this rig. And that's it. So it sits in your waistband. It basically has these two fixed clips that clip on to the waistband and the drawstring and holds it in place. And you're able to draw pretty easily when it's in your pants. So this is really easy to use. Some of the key features of this rig, it's flexible, it's lightweight. You can see how it moves. It moves with you, keeps pressure off your waist. It's got the universal clip system, which I just showed you. It attaches to almost any waistband without any belt loops being required. It provides a nice stable holster platform, and so it's secure enough for compact and subcompact pistols. I think larger pistols, particularly if you've got it in track pants or gym shorts, I think it's going to move around a lot. But I've used this for about 3 months now with gym shorts, and now it's cold here wearing a hoodie and track pants, and it works perfectly. It doesn't move around. It's easy to draw from, and it's got a low printing profile, and again, it's really designed for clean, discreet carry. The sizing, some of the sizing options and color options. So it comes in small, medium, large, and extra large, which runs for, I think, anywhere from 28 to 48 inch waists. It's adjustable. It's really easy to set up with your different clothing options. Some of the color options it comes in, this one happens to be black. They come in coyote brown and tan, I believe, gray, and I think they have an OD green one as well. All low visibility tones, really perfect for you to carry concealed. And then the other thing, when you think about the benefits of this, again, super comfortable, got a lot of versatility with clothes with drawstrings and not having to deal with belt loops. Great for quick trips and casual wear, and super affordable. I believe this one cost me about $60, and I think in the summertime it's ideal. When you're in warmer weather, you want to wear athletic shorts, lounge pants that don't have belt loops. This, I think, is a perfect solution and an alternative. So overall, some of the big pros, again, lightweight, discreet, great with compact setups or subcompact setups. Easy to set up, it's simple, it's fast, and again, ideal for casual clothing. Some of the cons, right? It's not ideal for full-size pistols, right? Because I think a full-size pistol will move around a little more given the size and the heaviness of the pistol. It's going to be less rigid than your heavy-duty EDC belts, and I think it can shift if you've got some really ultra-thin, sheer fabric waist that you try to attach this to. It may shift around, so probably not ideal for that. And then again, it's limited for multi-accessory setup, so you want to keep it clean. This one is just a Glock 48 with a red dot on here. Not a whole lot happening here, so it's pretty easy to carry. So ultimately, if you think about it, who it's for, it's going to be designed for, you know, concealed carriers, new concealed carriers that want another option to be able to not use a belt, a minimalist who wants a minimal EDC setup. Again, if you're wearing joggers or sweats, ideal. If you're outside, you're doing lawn maintenance or grilling or whatever, and you've got a non-belt loop clothes, ideal, right? And again, compact pistol carriers, if you want to run a full-size handgun with heavy accessories, you're going to want something a little more rigid than this. So that's it. I wanted to give you guys a quick review and wrap it up on this leisure carry clip-on belt. You can look it up online and check it out for yourself and see what you think. Simple, lightweight, comfortable, affordable, convenient, and I think it's perfect for your daily carry depending on what you're wearing. So with that, we're going to head up to the kitchen and get cracking on a delicious barbecue smoked meatloaf. So I'll see you upstairs. All right, folks, good conversation on the Leisure Carry EDC clip-on belt. Now we're going to get into making this smoked barbecue meatloaf. So as always, let's talk about the ingredients you're going to need. Number one, you're going to need a pound of ground chuck and a pound of ground pork that I'm going to mix together here. You're going to need one whole chopped onion, and I've got one whole chopped onion and 2 cloves of garlic that I've already sauteed in extra virgin olive oil and let cool down here. So you're going to need this. You need whatever your favorite barbecue sauce is, whatever your favorite barbecue rub is. You need some soy sauce. You're going to need panko breadcrumbs. This is a ½ cup. You're going to need 2 beaten eggs. And then you're going to need a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper, which I have in this cup. And so what we'll do is we'll mix all this together, and then we'll shape it and make a loaf, and then we'll get it outside to the smoker. So let's start pulling this together. What we do is we start mixing the ground beef and the pork here. And then we'll start adding the other ingredients as we go here. We'll add the onions and the garlic. I don't even think I need all of it. All right. Okay, we'll add the salt and pepper. The panko breadcrumbs. The eggs. Add a little soy sauce here. This is probably about a little more than a teaspoon. Add some barbecue sauce. I'd say there's a couple tablespoons of barbecue sauce. And finally, we'll add some of our rub here. Give it some really good flavor. And that's it. So we'll mix it all together, and then we'll make it into a loaf, and then we'll get it ready to take outside to put on the smoker. All right, so we've got the meatloaf all set up here. I've got it on top of I forgot what these things are called, but it's a tray here and sitting in it on top of a metal pan so it doesn't get submerged in its juices when it's cooking. One other thing too, if you noticed, I touched these bottles with my dirty gloved hands. So just to be clear, I've disinfected these with alcohol and sanitizer. And normally I would take a glove off, but I got caught up and was touching these with my hands. So gross, should never do that. But anyway, this is ready to go onto the smoker. We'll see outside when I put it on, and we'll talk about how long it's going to be cooking and what I'm going to use to smoke it with. So see you out there in a few seconds. All right, just so happens it just started snowing, but the show must go on. So again, we've got our meatloaf here ready to go. The smoker, doesn't matter what you use. Again, I use a Kamado smoker. Whatever grill you use, it's fine. I've got this set to about 250. I'm using pecan wood to smoke. This should go about 3 to 4 hours, and we want this to get to about 155 degrees. And then I'll sauce it with some more barbecue sauce, and then let it run to 165. So let's throw this on here. Again, pecan smoke, pecan, whatever you like, and then we'll get it moving here. All right, so we'll come back and check on it in a little bit. And then again, like I said, we'll get it to 155, put some sauce on it, slather it in sauce, let it run until it's about 165, and then we should be ready to go, and then we'll taste. So that's it. All right, I'm gonna check on this. I've already probed it. It's probing about 155, looking good. Good bark forming around it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sprinkle just a touch of more of this barbecue rub, just give it some added flavor. And I'm using Meat Church Holy Voodoo rub. That's what I used in the mix, and that's what I'm sprinkling on it now. And now we're gonna put some sauce on here. Just sauce this thing up. And again, I like to use this Lucille's barbecue sauce. It's my favorite sauce that I use on most of my barbecue. So we'll give this a good glazing with sauce. And that should be it. So we'll let this go. We'll let this go for probably another 10 minutes or so until it gets to about 165, and then we should be good to go. All right, so we'll check it out, take it off the fire, and give it a taste. All right, back in the house. Pull this meatloaf off the grill. Looks fantastic. It's had opportunity to rest. I pulled it off at 165. So let's cut into this and give it a little taste to see what we're working with here. Oh yeah, oh nice smoke ring. Yeah, very nice. All right, let me take a taste off the back end. That's the ends that I like. Let's see what we got here. That piece is too big. No, it's not. So be it. Here we go. Yes, sir. Smoky, barbecue, savory, delicious. Easy to make. Didn't take long. Actually, it took about, let's say, 3.5 hours total to get done. But it's absolutely worth it. It's delicious. So give it a try. There you have it. Another episode of Guns and Grilling. So today we talked about the leisure carry clip-on belt for EDC. We finish this off with this easy to make, delicious smoked barbecue meatloaf. Again, if you find this content enjoyable, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment on your thoughts on the leisure carry EDC option and any recipe ideas you have, anything you want to see me make. And as always, I appreciate you. Thanks for enjoying the content. Thanks for watching. And until next time, smoke, sear, and shoot. Take care.